Hey guys, Oliver Windows here, and today I am back with another video. And in today's video, I'm actually going to be starting a new series where I'm going to be upgrading through all the builds of Windows Whistler. As you can see, I have the first build of Whistler. Even though it's called Neptune, it's still considered it just because it's the build of Windows XP. I'm going to be installing this on the Windows 98 laptop. So as you can see, it actually has an Intel Pentium 3. So there you go. Reminds me of the Blue Man Group. Let's go ahead and turn it on, and I have installed Windows 2000 on it. Just because usually upgrading is a lot easier. It's a much better idea to upgrade than to do a full install. And this laptop doesn't really like DVDs that much compared to CDs. I couldn't get Windows 2000 installed on a DVD for some reason, but obviously I do have it now. There's that lovely boot screen. Man, I love that sound. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the drivers installed on here, so that's why it looks the way it does. It's kind of basic. We're in Windows 2000. You see Windows R here. Do WinVer. Oh, I typed in Win. Okay. As you can see, we are in Windows 2000, Service Pack 4. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So first off, I'm going to change the BIOS date, which is, in reality, I can just go here and change the date and it'll automatically change it. So adjust date/time. I'm going to put in December 12th, 1999. So we'll go December 12th, 1999. And then press OK. Now I'm going to pop the disk drive out and insert the DVD, and let's hope that it works. Awesome, it showed up, and there's a ooh, would you look at that? This CD-ROM contains a newer version of Windows than the one you're currently using. Would you like to install Neptune? Heck yeah, I would. Push yes. Let's see what happens. This wizard will install a new copy of Neptune, clean install. Your existing settings will not be migrated, and you must reinstall your applications. To continue, push next. That's okay. I don't have any drivers on here anyways. Alright, so I don't think I need to change any of this. Let's go ahead and check the advanced options. Windows installation is /WinNT for some reason. Copy all setup files from setup to the hard drive. I want to choose the installation partition during setup. Maybe I should. You know what? Let's just continue on with it. Let's see what happens. Alright, it's copying files. And it's immediately going to restart the computer. Okay. It's a very pretty logo. Unfortunately, I don't have this shutdown sound enabled, which for some reason, I don't know why Microsoft did that. They just disabled it by default. It doesn't make sense. Alright, cool. It's going to go straight to the Neptune setup. And again, since I have it on a DVD, I'm glad it copied the files over since it's on a DVD, because for some reason it doesn't like to boot to DVDs that well. I don't know if it's just because of the way it's copied over or what, but now it's going to do all the file loading and all that stuff. So I guess I'm going to go through a time lapse while this happens. It's crazy how after Windows XP, this whole blue setup screen goes away, because I mean it's been like this since like Windows 95, if not Windows 3.1. I don't exactly remember. I haven't installed anything below Windows 95 in a very, very long time. Setup is starting Neptune. Hey, would you look at that? It loaded perfectly. Alright, let's press enter. Okay, I guess I'm going to push next because there's no format option. To create a partition in the unpartitioned space. To delete selected partition. I guess we'll go ahead and install it and see what happens. Alright, never mind. We're going to delete that partition, which is D. I thought, hello? Well, yeah. Okay, never mind. I guess we'll have to. Alright. Let's go ahead and just push enter. And then C. A WinNT folder already exists that may contain a Windows installation. If continued, the existing Windows installation will be overwritten. All file subfolders, security, my documents folder will also be deleted. To use the folder and delete the existing Windows installation in it, press L. To use different folder, L. Okay. They always have you use different letters for some reason. Alright, it is now going to check drive C and go through the installation process, so I guess I'm going to go through another time lapse. The computer is now going to reboot. So the setup screen wasn't all that different, just the fact that it says push these buttons when the buttons didn't even work to, you know, delete the partition and everything, but it did offer to delete the old Windows installation, so everything should be good. Let's see what happens as it boots up. The hard drive is spinning up, so it should be working. Oh yeah, there it is. Microsoft Neptune under construction. I'll be honest, I don't know if this is version 5.11.3 or version 5.1 or 5.11.6. That is a tongue twister. I wonder what sounds it has, or if it has any enabled at all. I'm sure it's just the normal Windows 2000 sound. I wonder if it'll have my audio drivers. Windows 2000 did. I didn't touch those. Ooh, wow, that's different. Neptune installation progress. I always liked how these builds always had like the comments question mark button, you know, like say in the top right, like you can see there, or there's a submit feedback button. I don't know how these people got their, like, I don't know how these people got the builds they got. I mean, if it submits feedback, I wonder if it's for employees or if it's like for actual people outside of Microsoft. I've always been curious about that. Because like Longhorn, for example, there was always a little icon you can push to send feedback. I think Whistler is the same way too in later builds. And sorry, I meant to say 5.1.1.1, not .3. So did you know that Neptune was originally named Microsoft Neptune? Like basically two different words, because the N and the T were capitals, so it's supposed to be like, you know, Windows NT. I thought that was a pretty cool little Easter egg. It's just crazy how it's crazy how Whistler was originally two separate operating systems, which is Neptune and Odyssey. Which Odyssey was originally Windows 2000 for business. It's supposed to be the successor, sorry. It's supposed to be the success for Windows 2000 for business, basically, is what Odyssey was. But I haven't been able to find any ISOs of that. If you guys know anywhere, do let me know in the comments down below. I know it's installing because the hard drive light is just on 24/7 right now. It's just staying on, it's not flashing or anything, so it must be going pretty hard. You can hear the disk spinning up too, because its light is flashing up a little bit as well. Aha! Welcome to the Neptune Setup Wizard. This wizard installs Neptune on your computer. The wizard needs to gather some information about you and... Okay, it just went ahead and went next without me even... Okay. I didn't even push next on that. I like the little, like, colors they did, you know, like right over here. This little icon, the way they did that. I don't know why they got rid of that. I mean, it's basically just the old Windows logo without the window part, which I guess is why they got rid of it, because it doesn't really symbolize Windows. It's just the effect. It's kind of weird. Well, this appears like it's going to take a while. As you can see, the hard drive light is just staying on. The disk isn't even spinning up, it's just installing a bunch of devices, apparently. I'm not even sure what devices it's installing. Like, what devices does it have in its driver base? Well, I guess it's installing the video drivers. Trying to, anyways, clearly. I don't think it worked. while we wait, it would be the perfect opportunity to tell you guys about the subscribe button. Make sure you push it. It's free. Oh, also hit the like button. That's also free. If we get to, let's say, if we get to 30 likes, I will definitely do another episode to this series of where I'm installing Whistler on this laptop. And I'm going to install Whistler from Neptune to the next build, and then from that build to the next build. I'm not going to just go straight back to Windows 2000 up like that. So if you guys would like to see that, make sure to push that like button. It would definitely let me know you guys want to see more. Make sure to push the notification bell so you know when I post those episodes. Alright, it's finally time to get into the setup. It took you long enough, that's for sure. So I guess we'll go ahead and just push next here. My name is Gabe. The organization is AOW. This freaking W key on this keyboard is kind of losing it. My computer name is Neptune. I put Neptune. Alright, what's next? What's next? I don't want to set this up. Alright, it is asking the date and time now, so it's that all this stuff is the same except this is supposed to be Eastern. And push next. It's going to try to install networking stuff. Dang, it's still using the disk. So put down in the comments, what is COM Plus? Because apparently it's installing it right now and configuring it. Not exactly sure what COM Plus means. I don't think I've ever actually heard of it until right now, so put it in the comments, what is COM Plus? Make sure you guys share this video with your friends who also love Windows, and maybe if they don't like Windows and they actually find something like that, they'd find something like this interesting. I've been recording for 35 minutes. That goes to show how long this setup has been going on. Oh, now it's doing the arrows where it's installing the start menu items and all that stuff. Alright, finally it's over. Completing the Neptune setup wizard. It says to remove the disk even though you don't really need to, and push finish. What's going to happen next? I'd love to know. There's that lovely Neptune little boot screen. It's weird, it's got like a little like yellowish tint going on there, but that may just be the screen. I'm not sure. Oh wow, it actually did install the device or the display drivers. The mouse is smaller, but the background is still that light color blue, not dark color blue. Alright, still the Windows 2000 intro sound. Create the name of the first person using this computer. Huh, I'm already on the desktop and it's asking me for my name? Okay, I suddenly have to restart my computer, so I guess I'm forced to do that. Let's see, does it have the shutdown sound enabled by default? Probably not. Nope, it doesn't. Nice. Well, Windows Explorer, is it not loading? Alright, let's explore it a little bit, shall we? We can get rid of Task Manager. Okay, so this is interesting. This is like a little bit different than Windows 2K. You got my computer here. Alright, so what's on the desktop? You got the same stuff, except you do have File a Bug Report. This is still a thing. Of course, you have the option to connect to the internet, which I can't do. It does have the audio, which is really nice. Alright, what's the background? So, you got pretty much all the same stuff. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it is all pretty much the same. Millennium Desktop, not sure what that's about. No, stop. Watercolor. There's the Windows 2000 again, of course. Let's go ahead and choose that. There we go, nice. It looks good on this laptop, honestly. Any special screensavers? Channel. What is channel? Well, this is interesting. Microsoft Active Channel, is that what that says? I wonder if it needs the internet to connect to it. That's weird. Alright, what else? You got default screensaver? What is that? What, is it just a black screen? I guess so. Log on screensaver. Okay, so it's just the Neptune logo. Let's see, what else? You got marquee. Oh yeah. Your text goes here. You got your pictures. Look at that, it looks like Windows 11. What the heck? Did they predict Windows 11 like back then? Look at that. See that logo? Or whatever he's on? It looks very similar to Windows 11. It's crazy. You got Mystify, which is just this. And then Starfield Simulation. Is there not flying windows? There's not. Interesting. Let's do 3D flying objects. Oh yeah, that goes to show the GPU is going ham. Look how quick it's spinning, or flying. Of course I didn't max it out. Let's max it out. There we go. That's a little bit better, but it's still really fast. Let's apply that. Let's go to appearance, or no, effects. Smooth edges, yes. Okay, you could change the effect from a fade to a scroll, which is pretty normal, like this here. It scrolls up instead of fades in. You got your settings here, and this is how you could change the dimensions. It's not in true color. Interesting. Nah, it's more like it. So as you can see here, it is ATI. It's got Rage Mobility AGP2X in it. I'm so glad it actually has the drivers for it. I'm not sure why the Windows 2000 did not. And okay, yeah, that's Neptune. What other programs does it have in here hidden? Not really hidden, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so I think that's it for Windows Neptune. As you can see, it doesn't have too many things. I wish it had the Neptune under construction background. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't. I'm going to change the sounds, and let's check the sounds real quick. I'm going to put the exit windows on, of course. There we go. What did I just try to open? Whatever it was, it's not opening anymore. What is wireless link? Oh, okay. Interesting. It uses the infrared device that is built on the back of the laptop. I forgot that was actually a thing back then. So yeah, this is Neptune. Neptune doesn't really have that much. I don't even think it has anything related to Neptune as the background for some reason. Let's see, what is this? What's this about? Nothing. It's just a blank background. That's weird. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it at bubbles. This was originally what my grandmother's background used to look like. It was just bubbles. I don't know why, but it was. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload next, and share the video as well. And yeah, so I will see you guys later. Goodbye, guys. Ooh, it says power off instead of shut down. That's interesting. I did not tell it to hibernate, I told it to power off. Well, the background didn't load clearly, but let's try to shut it down properly this time. Let's do power off. Is it going to actually power off? Interesting. What an interesting bug. Wow, it's just going to hibernate. Alright, well, I guess that's the end of the video.